Hi beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today for day 20 of our 25 days of Christmas. We are into the 20s now, you guys, so we only have 5 days left until Christmas. Are you ready? If you don't celebrate Christmas, I don't know when Hanukkah and stuff like that starts, but I hope that you are excited for that as well. Or if you don't celebrate much of anything, I hope you're just enjoying the season, enjoying the fun, enjoying the lights and the color, and just trying to tap into some happy and have a good time. So I hope that everybody is doing well today, and I hope your families are doing well today. I am hopping on here, not quite finished with my makes for the day, and that's okay. So I finished my hat, and I got a pom-pom on the end of it, which I need to try that little blow dryer hack to get it to poof up a little more, I think. But I am extremely happy with how this bad boy came out. I love it so much. Came out just like I was hoping it would. Lots of texture, lots of unpredictability, but also still really screaming Christmas vibes. So I love it. First things first, let's do our Cocoa Advent calendar of the day. So we are on day 20. Day 20. Ooh, we're on the front. So we get to do one of the big windows on the front. Let's see what's in here. This is a really big window. Oh, it's that Irish cream cocoa. Let's see, can I get it out? I think I'm gonna need a handy dandy little crochet hook to help me pry it out. There we go. Multi-use, guys, multi-use. And there we go. We got Irish cream cocoa, and it's got a little elf on the top. And I dropped it on the floor, but that's okay. So that was day 20 of our advent calendar, and this technically is a 24-day advent calendar. So it means we only have 4 more windows to open up. Oh, wow, it's crazy, guys. Okay, so the first thing that I normally show you guys is my snowflake of the day. And here he is. Here it is. Actually, let me go ahead and single crochet right here, and that'll close that off so it's not hanging. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So I decided to make another flurry snowflake today, but out of this sport weight yarn, because the flurry snowflake was the one that my hubby claimed, and it was done out of worsted weight sparkly yarn. And actually it's hanging right there because he keeps forgetting to take it out to the car, and so I put it on the wall. Also, we're so close to Christmas, I'm like, you're not really going to see it in the car very much, but he's still like determined he's going to hang it in the car. So I just hung it up on the wall for now. We'll see what ends up happening. And that one is blocked already. So it came out so good. I love it. It's my favorite one. So I wanted to see how it comes out in the sport weight yarn. And here is what it's looking like so far. I'm almost done with it. I'm on the final round, just working my way around, and then it will be done. So while I finish working on this, I thought maybe I would chat with you guys for a minute and see how you are all doing today. I hope everybody is doing well. Are you guys working on any Christmas crochet projects still, or have you guys finished them all up? I need to sit down and wrap up and bag up what gifts I have and see to make sure that I have everything I need. I think I have everything I need, but you never know until like you really get it all together and start to get a feel for it. 5, 6. But Christmas is this weekend, and that is so crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you guys doing anything fun for Christmas? Are you going to spend it with family? Do you have any like fun traditions? One of our fun traditions is watching Christmas movies on Christmas Eve. That was like always a tradition of mine. And then also here when we live in Texas, going to my grandmother-in-law's, we call her Nana, for Christmas Eve, and like doing kind of a Christmas Eve party is a tradition. So we try to kind of squish in both, like watching movies and doing that. But we did have a little bit of a Christmas movie night last night. My favorite Christmas movies are the Claymations, like the Rankin Bass Christmas movies. And so we watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I got like a special tin edition of it last year. It comes in like this cute little tin, and it has like extra features. And one of the features on there was they made like a 4D movie experience, apparently, like in 2016 or 2018. And it was just like a limited time thing that they did at like some special locations. And if you've never done a 4D movie, it's where they do like, it's like a 3D movie, but then there's also like your chairs can move. They'll have like spray water effects or snow effects, or it'll like get a blast of like wind or heat to go along with whatever's happening in the movie. So they had a 4D movie that they made basically of Rudolph, but they made like they made an updated like graphics, I guess. If I don't know if you'd want to call it graphics with like that style of a movie, but they did like an updated short version, because they usually 5, 6 those movies are not usually more than like 5 minutes long. The 4D movies, they're not full length movies. And so they actually shot the whole thing like true to its origins. They did it all in stop motion. So it was like how they did it in the original. And I loved that so much, because it felt like the natural progression of like what it would be like made better now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to phrase it, because it's not really graphics, but you know what I mean? Like with the new style, the new abilities, the new capabilities, I guess. But then they also stayed true to it and did it in stop motion. So it still looked like what it was, instead of just like looking like a whole new like thing where they animated it, you know, and it doesn't look like the original. Because animating those old stop motion ones, they don't look the same. Like they're not the same, you know. So that was pretty cool. I didn't obviously get to experience the 4D or even 3D aspect of it, because I wasn't at a 4D theater, but it was really cool because they put the film on there. So I got to watch the little short done in like new updated you know, shooting. And basically for a short, they just made it like it was the same story, but they condensed it and kind of like made it just a few minutes long, like a summary. 5, 6. So that was really cool. And then, of course, I just always love watching my Claymations. I'll be honest, though, I've been watching those all season already. Because it used to be, we had to make sure that we got to fit them in. And, like, so it was like a New Year or a Christmas Eve thing to, like, start Christmas, like, a little bit early, but also to make sure we got them in for the year. But now I try really hard to infuse the season with that feeling, because it's so easy as an adult to not feel like the spirit of the season at all, because they're just another day, you know. Like if you don't make a point of making it a magical like season, it's just another day. And so I make a point of doing that by like listening to Christmas music and watching. One second. I make a point of doing that by like listening to Christmas music and watching like my favorite movies. We also watched, if you guys watch the Santa Claus, the movies with Tim Allen, those are my husband's favorite. And when I never had seen them until we moved in together back in like 2011. I was 18 and I had never seen them before. But we watch those every year, and they are like my favorite live action movies for Christmas now. And I just love them so much. Well, they made a new like sequel show this year. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. And I was really like on the fence about it, because them coming back and doing a show all this time later, I was like, well, usually when they don't do a movie and they do a show, it's because the production cost is like way lower than it was. And so like the quality is usually a lot lower. And then also like doing a show, I was like, well, what's the storyline going to be? Like, is it going to be totally unrelated, or is it going to be like potentially doing something that I don't like to the original storyline? Like, I'm just always a little iffy on them coming back with shows. Of course, I love to get more content in like my favorite universes. So the Santa Claus is like one of my absolute favorite universes for Christmas, and like my favorite movie Santa. So I was like, you know, excited but nervous. So we didn't watch it until last night when we had like a little Christmas movie watching night. And oh my gosh, you guys, you need to watch it. If you like the Christmas, if you like the Santa Claus movies, I 110% recommend that you watch it, because it's done in the quality of the movies, like the sets, the props, the outfits, like the costumes, the actors, like everything is the movie quality. They have fantastic, they still have like the best elf actors, like the little kids that they get to play the elves. They are literally exactly what I would imagine elves to be. They are fantastic. But like literally everything, like the workshop, like the castle that they live in is just freaking amazing. Everything is like movie quality. And then the storyline was actually really, really good. It actually expands on the movie storyline, and you get like some backstory into some stuff. It was really good. Like, I am definitely considering it like a sequel in the series. Even though it's a show, and it's like, I don't know how many episodes it was, probably like 5 or 6. So basically, if you put it all together, probably the length of like 2 movies. I don't know. But it was really good. So definitely recommend that if you are a Santa Claus fan. So I finished up our Flurry Snowflake. And man, guys, I still think this is my favorite. I really need to like have something over here that's darker than the snowflake to put behind it, because my little white pasty arm is not really giving you guys very much contrast behind here. Let's try the snowflake book. Does that give you some decent contrast? There we go. So there's the Flurry Snowflake again, but in sport weight yarn, and I love it. I just love all of the pretty little like loops and stuff all over the outside. It just has such a nice shape to it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that was our snowflake of the day, and that was the Flurry, which I have already done before, but let me flip back over here and let you know what the little description was for the Flurry, because I forgot. Let's see. Okay, Flurry, this flake would fit perfectly with the others floating down in an early winter snow flurry. So there you go. That is our snowflake of the day. And as far as our make of the day goes, I have made a ball, but I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a snowman head. That was one of the things on my list, is just a little, you know, round one, and I'm going to put a hook ornament through it. And I'm going to use my little kit to put like a nose and eyes and mouth and all that on it. So it's going to be really simple. I just made a ball. And I will end this video with, as part of the montage, a little crafting montage of me making it and what it looks like. So that will be included at the end of the video. And then I actually have some happy mail, like some super, super awesome happy mail. So let me clear a little room. Okay, so first things first, my sister sent me some happy mail. And talking about my Christmas traditions of watching the old like stop motion pictures, we always called them Claymations, so I just continue to call them Claymations, but now I know that they're stop motion films and that they are Rankin Bass films specifically. Well, there's also one that's not technically a Rankin Bass film, but it's from one of his films. So if you guys don't know about the Miser Brothers, they were part of one of the Santa Claus movies. which one was it? The Year Without a Santa Claus? I'm pretty sure it was The Year Without a Santa Claus. And they also made, like, in 2010, a movie just for the Miser Brothers. And we've always loved the Miser Brothers, like, before that movie came out. And then after that movie came out, it's always just been, like, we've loved him, or loved them. So, okay, I'll get to more of that in a second when I show you one of the gifts. But for one, she made this absolutely adorable Christmas card. And their last name is the Stampers, so that for context. Is this not so, so cute? I love it. And then she just wrote in here a little note for me, and that they can't wait for spring break. So I'm very excited to see them for spring break. But yeah, I thought this was just so cute. And then she also, and you may have seen these already, has made me some paintings for the channel. And so I've been using them as like intros to videos. I've been using them as like my Facebook cover photo and profile photo for the holiday season and stuff. But she also sent me the actual canvases. So I had to show these to you guys. These are definitely going on the wall. So here's one of them, and I know that it might be a little difficult to read, but it says Nova Gnome Creations down here. And the snowman is a ball of yarn. There's like the little tail, and you can see the lines of the yarn. So cute. Oh, and this is a skein of yarn that the snowman, or the gnome is holding. So, so cute. And these are all painted. She painted these. And then there's this one. So cute. I love this one. So it says Nova Gnome Creations. And we've got our little, like, gingerbread men and gnomes and peppermints and trees. So stinking cute, you guys. Love it. And you can see she painted it because look at the back. You can see where the paint ends. But you can also just tell. You can probably see brush strokes a little bit. I just love that she hand painted these. So freaking cool. And the last one for now, she plans on doing more of these. This one was at Thanksgiving time. You may have seen, I think on my community tab, I posted a like Happy Thanksgiving post. And I used this picture. And so we've got a turkey and some mushrooms and some gnomes and little Nova Gnome Creation sign. So cute. And I believe it's this one that has been in the beginning of my 25 Days of Christmas videos. She actually made a digital version of this. And so originally this version of it, just a picture of it was in there because she sent me pictures of these. That's how I've been using them before I had them. I had a picture of this that I was using as part of the intro. And then she made a digital version and that's been part of my intro. So cool. I love it so, so much. So I thought I had to show you guys these in my happy mail today. And then the other thing that she sent is, this is where the Claymations come in. So as part of the Miser Brothers thing, just for fun, when we would watch them every year, we all had like characters that were supposed to be our character. So my younger siblings were Snow Miser and Heat Miser because they were always just kind of like fighting with each other. They were only 2 years apart, so they were like, you know, the best friends, but also the biggest enemies type of relationship. And then I was the North Wind because I was the older sibling, and I'm like 4 and 6 years older than them, and I don't know, they just thought it was funny. And my mom was Mother Nature, you know, trying to break up the fights all the time. And it was just like fun that everybody had their own characters. You know, we would be like, oh, that's so you. And we would watch the movies like every year. We would always just like tease each other and be like, oh, that's you. That's you. Like, so my sister decided for Christmas Eve this year that she is doing, presents with everybody gets their own cup, and it's going to be, and as I'm saying this, I'm realizing I need to make sure that no one else watches this video. That's why I paused. After I film this, I'm gonna have to tell people not to watch this video because I don't want to ruin her Christmas Eve surprise. But anyway, she did a Christmas Eve surprise, and it was that everybody gets their characters' cups. And so my husband and all of our significant others have gotten, they've become the Minions. So if you've watched those movies, you know that they all have minions, which are like little miniature versions of themselves. Like the Heat Misers and the Snow Misers have their little minions, and the North Wind has his little minions. So here is hubby's, and he got a little minion cup because he's the North Wind minion. I love this so, so much. And then here's mine, North Wind, and there's like a picture, and these are like in the color schemes of the characters. So like the North Wind is like a purple color scheme. I love it. How freaking cute. These are so cute. This was such a fun idea. I love it so much. So I'm very excited about those. And I don't think anyone would have watched this video anyways, but I'm going to make sure and be like, don't watch that video. It has Christmas present related things in it. But yeah, so that was the stuff for my sister for Christmas. And I absolutely love all of it so much. And it's just so cute. And then I got one more Happy Mail, and this one actually came from Amazon. And I opened it up already to save a little bit of time of me having to open the package. But this came from Allison. I don't know if she goes by her full name on here, but she did sign this with her full name. It says, enjoy your gift from Allison. And I'll just say Allison T, just in case, because I'm not sure if she goes by her full name on here off top of my head. But she sent me a ball winder. So this is a, life just got easier. That is for sure. This is a Knit Picks ball winder. I was trying to find it. I was like, I could have sworn I seen the brand on the side. And yeah, I am super, super excited for this. So now I have everything I need to cake up those adorable, gorgeous skeins of yarn. So thankful. Thank you so much, Allison. I'm pretty sure she has her full name as her thing. I feel like I remember it being her full name, but I'm just going to say Allison. So thank you so, so much, Allison. I love it. And then for our shout out of the day today, we are going to do Bee's Crafty Corner. So if you have not checked out Bee over at Bee's Crafty Corner, you should head over there and watch some of her videos, maybe give a like, drop a comment. And if you're feeling like that is a cozy little place for you to be and you want to see more of that content, you should hit that subscribe button. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'm going to switch over to crafting mode and do the little montage for you guys of making this into a snowman head ornament, and check my email and see if you guys have sent me any things for the community spotlight. If you want to be part of the community spotlight, don't forget right now I'm doing, you can send in pictures of your makes. Just let me know what name you'd like me to use and I will feature you as part of the montage. It doesn't have to be Christmas related. It can be any holiday related for that matter, but it also can be no holiday related, just whatever you're working on. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys!